I just wanted to make a quick little video about my corn. I am not a farmer, obviously. I am in a residential neighborhood here in Houston, Texas, USDA Zone 9B, and I've heard don't plant corn in the grass because it's going to compete for nitrogen, which makes total sense, and I have no doubt that it is. But I planted this corn exactly where they say don't plant corn, and they also say knee-high by July. I think I'm doing a little bit better than knee-high by July. I'm not claiming to know everything or saying that, what people say is wrong or whatever. Again, I'm not a farmer, but I think it's doing okay. It's not producing any ears yet, and as I come out here, I've noticed that it has started to make the seed pods or whatever they're called. But yeah, just experiment. The whole point of this, the whole point of me geeking out now, name of the channel is Geek Therapy Radio. Used to be on the radio, have a radio show here in Houston. Still do a podcast occasionally, but I geek out about different things. We all do, find different hobbies, new hobbies, and this year I decided I'm gonna try to grow some vegetables, grow some stuff. So I did a little bit of research like everybody does when they get, started in something, they get overwhelmed with everything. I heard don't plant corn and grass. You know what? I don't have a lot of land here, so I'm just gonna plant the corn and grass and see what happens. And lo and behold, there we go. I will mention though, that Houston, Texas, it can be quite hot. The most common thing I've heard about this corn is that it'll be cooked by August. It's too hot in Houston to grow corn. That may be true. As I am recording this right now, it is June. It is about mid-June, June 16th, 17th here in Houston, Texas. So we'll see what happens to this corn, how I'm gonna deal with the heat, how it's gonna handle the heat. I'll do a video about it, an update video later on with an update with how it all went. But for now, it seems to be doing all right. So I wanna walk over here to the tomatoes that I'm growing. Again, everything I'm doing, I'm a first timer. This has all been just a giant experiment. So here's my other garden I've got cooking over here. This tomato plant right here, hopefully you can see it because I can't see the video. I don't have it turned around that way. This one right here is the seed out of all my experiments. I put seeds in several different places, several different planters, doing different things with the seedlings. This is the seed though that I planted, everything I planted early May. This is the seed though that I planted and started outside from a seedling. I said, good luck, you're gonna stay here by this back wall and let Mother Nature do its thing. This has been the best performing plant so far. I chalk it up to, I did some good bottom watering, I let it have natural sunshine, and I think the kicker, the natural breeze. As you can see out here, it's kind of breezy. The breeze helped make the stem or the stalk, trunk, whatever you want to call it, of the tomato plant really strong and robust. That's what I noticed about this plant more than the other tomatoes that I've grown, is that the stalk, the trunk, whatever you want to call it, again, I'm not a gardener, obviously, was really strong. And so that's how I started to grow these other ones right behind it, a few weeks behind it. We're kind of outside in nature, in the breeze, and they've done really, really well. This one was started late also. So I'm learning a bunch of things about gardening. I have a lot of other plants that I've started kind of a lot later. I've got this corn in this 4-inch pot just to kind of see how big can it grow in a 4-inch pot. But that's how my gardening's growing so far. That basil underneath the water spout. My neighbor across the street, Al, he had some extra basil plants. They grow like weeds. And I said, guess what, Mr. Basil? You are going right outside near the gutter and it is just thriving. This year has been very wet. We've had a lot of rainfall here in Houston, probably a little bit too much, but it's been good. It's been a little cooler than usual, several 90-degree days as usual, but nothing crazy. We'll see what July brings. We'll see what August brings, and then we'll start seeing about what we can harvest. So hope you enjoyed this little impromptu video. There's no planning at all, just running my mouth. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Any tips or advice, any old farmer's tales you've heard about corn you want to share. The one I'm most worried about is the heat. We'll see if it's just too hot for my corn. So far, that's the one that's gonna, that's the one I'm most worried about. But anyways, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll talk to you next time.